Hello and welcome to another factory showcase here on Story Theory. So now that we've gotten into my tier 2 builds, we are going to be going over my modular frame and automated miner factory. Why did I automate miners? Because you can, and I'm a great fix-it employee. Let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look at the production chain. So we have our modular frames, 10 of them going into our dimensional depot out of 2 assemblers at 250%. Our RIPs, reinforced iron plates, that's the bolted iron plate alternative recipe, by the way. So that's just going to be 1 assembler pumping out those 15. And then we have our iron rods, 60 of them coming out of 2 constructors at 200%. This is our cast screws, our alternate recipe, of course. So that's 5 assemblers at, or 5 actually, that just needs to be 250. That's 2 constructors, sorry, at 250%. And then our iron plates, 2 constructors at 225%. So that's going to be a grand total of 4 smelters at 214.5% and 257.5 raw iron ore. Now for our automated miners, do we need to be making 12 per minute? Probably not, but I really wanted to use as much of the iron, the raw iron ore node that's there. So 12 was the number that it ended up being. That's going to be 5 assemblers, which is a shit ton at 240% speed. This is the iron pipe recipe at 192% in 1 constructor, and then our iron plates at 240%. So that's going to be smelted down in 4 smelters using 264 raw iron ore. On the map, we're at the very bottom of the grassy fields area, coordinates 93, 2923. Negative 93, 2923. And these are going to be 2 normal iron nodes that we have here on the bottom. So this is normal node, this is normal node here. We have 2 Mark III miners pushing out those raw iron resources. So this iron is actually coming right underneath this walkway here. It's kind of a cool little tunnel area, if you will. And then the overflow for this factory actually goes outside. I did something a little bit different with this build that I haven't done previously, and that's just to put the awesome sink outside. Kind of liked how it looked, and plus I didn't really want to make this build any bigger than it was. I mean, it's already technically 4 floors, but it looks like it's about 3. And then our priority power switch is right in front, so we can turn this on and off as needed. So we're kind of glitching into the little cliff there that you saw, but I think it looks kind of nice. Alright, so if we're looking at our constructors, on the left side here we have our iron pipe coming out, so that's 1. Iron rods, screws, plates, screws, and iron rods. So that way it's nice and symmetrical, just the way I like it. We have our smelters on this side, bringing in our iron ingots over there, putting our iron ingots over that way. And this is actually the overflow tab coming down through this floor. So if we go up to the next floor, this is going to be our logistics floor. This is where all the kind of grossness of the build comes out, because things need to split and merge and split and merge and do their thing left, right, center, and the other way. So this is kind of where all the merging and splitting happens of the build. And then if we go upstairs one more time, we have all of our assemblers here on the right side, left side, I guess, depending on your orientation, making our automatic miners. And then on the other side here, we have our reinforced iron plates on the left, and on the right we have our modular frames. So our dimensional depots are right here in the middle. Those are looking good. Our overflow tabs coming out there. And then we kind of, that's it. That's about it. That's kind of the entire build. If you liked seeing the automatic miner and modular frame build, please let me know. I know that making the automated miner is not really something that a lot of people tend to do in this game and actually automate it, but it is super nice when you're throwing down like all these miners on all these resource nodes, and you just don't need to slap down a workshop and construct like 10 of them real quick, especially with drones. If you're putting down a drone port, you're going to need just an absolute crap ton of them, and if they're in the dimensional depot, you never need to actually build them yourself. Plus, I wanted to use this iron node and doing like 20 to 30 modular frames per minute just didn't make sense. So I hope you enjoyed the build, and I will see you on the next one.